Namaste, sir. Namaste, big call.
Hello.
Hello, namaste, sir.
Your voice is not properly audible. Let me see if there's some audio issue from my side. I'm just checking 1 second.
Ma'am, sir, we will be starting the program in another 5 to 10 minutes, sir. Hello, sir, can you hear me? Hello.
Hi. Actually, voice is very low, so I'm just checking if there is something with my device.
Okay.
Everything seems to be fine from here.
Okay, sir, we'll just start by 9:30 sharp.
I hope this should be fine now. I hope I am audible properly.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, great.
So you were saying something? So you were saying something?
No, I was just checking if the audio is working properly, and I think it's fine.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
What?
Hello?
Volume is on. No, I turned up the video. में देरी कर रहा है, 8:30 बज गया।
तो नींद आ रहा था बस क्या कर सकते हैं
नमस्ते अनुराधा मैम।
टीचर का ये तो नहीं कि ऑनलाइन कर दिया।
नमस्ते अनुराधा मैम। अनुराधा मैम नमस्ते। नमस्ते अनुराधा मैम।
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Hi ma'am, this is Ajit.
Vikramjit sir, you can hear me?
Yes ma'am, I can hear you.
Thank you. Anuradha
I can-
ma'am, am I audible? Namaste to you from Ganges Valley. Nice to see you there. We'll just give her a moment and then we shall start.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. It's audible. Am I audible?
Yes, you are absolutely loud and clear.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who's joined us. We'll just give Anuradha ma'am a moment and in a minute we will start the proceedings. Ma'am, we'll just wait for your confirmation, your thumbs up, and then we know we are good to go.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, participants and fellow students. Namaste. A heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you as we gather here today for this virtual inter-school competition, Sampada, where we celebrate the rich heritage that flows through our veins. My name is Ashrita, and alongside me is the talented Uttara. Together, we are honored to be your hosts for this remarkable event where we will witness the convergence of talent, creativity, and our glorious heritage. To commence this auspicious occasion, let us embrace the profound wisdom of our ancestors by reciting ancient Sanskrit slokas that resonate with the essence of our heritage. Om sarvebhya swasti bhavatu yatha shriya prapyatam vriddhi apicha pratibhayam vriddhi sayat tatah sarvesham anugraha bhavatu. May there be well-being for everyone. May prosperity prevail for all. May there be abundance of talent and may there be blessings for all. Sampada was initiated 2 years ago. While the first year saw a humble beginning with 54 schools participating, not just from Hyderabad and across the country, but from overseas as well. Enthusiastic participation and the triumphant smiles on the faces of the participants towards the end of the event spoke of what a resounding success Sampada was. Encouraged with the participation and interest we witnessed in the last 2 years, keeping up with our commitment to schools outside Hyderabad who had enthusiastically participated in the last 2 years, we are hosting this online competition. This year, we have 64 schools enrolled for the competitions. Today, we have the opportunity to showcase and celebrate our heritage through various creative endeavors. We would also like to extend a warm welcome to our honorable guest, Mr. Vikramjit Singh Ruprai. Our academic director, Vimla Chandrasekhar ma'am, Ms. Anuradha Reddy, convener of INTAC, respected principal ma'am, and other school dignitaries, teachers, and participants from various schools. Your presence here is a testament to the importance you place on honoring our cultural roots and nurturing the talents of our youth. इस शुभ अवसर की शुरुआत हम सर्वशक्तिमान ईश्वर के दिव्य आशीर्वाद का आह्वान करते हुए करते हैं। हमारी संस्कृति के अनुसार प्रकाश ज्ञान का प्रतीक है और प्रकाश की ऊर्जा हमारे भीतर सकारात्मकता का संचार करती है। इसलिए आज हम दीप प्रज्वलन के साथ हमारे विद्यालय द्वारा आयोजित अंतर विद्यालय प्रतियोगिता संपदा की शुरुआत करते हैं।
Hello.
गणेशं जगद्व्यापिनं विश्ववन्
Namaste, everyone. Before I proceed, I would humbly request everyone to kindly put themselves in the mute mode because it is your best friend right now. And I am very glad to announce that it's not 64 schools, but 70 schools that have registered. It's because we got last minute entries yesterday, and we are really glad to announce. Thank you for being a part of this gathering. I am Madhu, your event coordinator for Sampada, a celebration of Indian culture. We are honored to have our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Vikramjit Singh Ruprai. Mr. Ruprai is an educator, author, and historian who left 14 long years of IT career to turn into a teacher training. He established Heritage Shala to set up curriculum in gamified and taught using examples from history. He has set up heritage labs in schools. He developed unique ways to implement interdisciplinary game-based learning through the experiential approach. He is a 5 times TEDx speaker and consultant to many government and non-government organizations. He is currently a visiting faculty member at the National Institute of Fashion Technology. We are glad he has joined us in this celebration. Sir, your presence signifies the importance of preserving the heritage and cherishing it. We are grateful for your inspiring and enlightening guidance and wisdom. Now, may I request Mr. Ruprai to share his words of wisdom and guide us. Sir, please.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be on this platform interacting with students and teachers. I've been reading the program also, what you guys plan to do, and it encourages me also because once you leave one career and move to another one, like it was just read in my profile that I left my IT career and came into heritage. Once you leave an established career and decide to move to another field, and then you have to start from scratch, it's not easy. There are so many challenges. So one has to be driven by passion. And yes, I have always felt that yes, this passion is what drives me. And when I see there are so many other people who are equally interested, then it's more of an encouragement that I'm not alone. At the same time, what sometimes bothers me is I've realized that people in India take heritage very lightly. Maybe we have so many monuments, we have such rich heritage all around us that after a point we have started taking it as granted, which is not a very good idea. Because now, maybe earlier it was okay, but now it has exceeded a limit and now we need to take care of heritage. And when I say heritage, I'm not only talking about monuments. This is another big misconception. Many people believe that when we say heritage, we are talking about some built structure built hundreds or thousands of years ago. No. Heritage primarily is divided into 3 branches: the built heritage, natural heritage, and cultural heritage. And then there is a personal heritage also, where we talk about people who have done some big contribution. So when we talk about built heritage is something that is man-made. Natural heritage is nature-made. And cultural heritage is our intangible heritage, our language, our dances, the way we interact, the way we dress up, the way we eat food. Everything comes under that. In schools, we have a subject of history, and we claim that we teach about our past, about things that have happened in past. And whatever has happened in past, everything is taught in that one subject. Well, that's a big lie. Because it's not that one subject where we are teaching past. We are actually teaching history in every single subject that you learn. For example, Newton, dead. Einstein, dead. Pythagoras, dead. They're all dead. They're all part of history. So practically what we do in our classroom, be it mathematics or science, we are only talking about history. So how about we chuck off the formal subject of history, we bring in a little bit of history in every subject and make it interesting, because history comes with a lot of stories. Now, these stories may excite you. These stories you may feel you may feel uncomfortable listening to, but that's part of our history. So let us understand that one thin line between history and heritage. There is a difference. It's a very marginalized difference, but there is a difference. History is something written in books packed up in libraries or your textbooks. Heritage, on the other hand, is something that you are living with. Heritage could be natural, could be cultural, or plants, or trees, everything comes under heritage. And when it comes to built heritage, now obviously natural heritage and cultural heritage has so much to offer. Even if I pick one small aspect of the entire umbrella of heritage, let's say, let me start with built heritage. Even in built heritage, there are so many questions to answer because when a person was doing something, maybe uh, creating a building or maybe constructing a road or a dam, he was not doing it because he wanted to create history. Maybe in some cases, yes, but it was not just to create history. It had some utility, it had some purpose. There must be some sort of problem that he was facing and he was trying to solve that problem. Or there was some requirement that they were trying to fulfill. Streets are flooding, so they need a sluice dam. They created a dam. Today we call that dam as part of history. Oh, what great construction they did 400 years ago, 5,000 years ago. But at that time, it was pure science, pure physics, pure chemistry. So why can't we study it like that? Why do buildings that were constructed 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, have better chance of survival than the buildings that we construct in modern times? When you go deeper into it, you will realize that it is not just that once you build, once that old building has been constructed, it will survive for eternity without touching it. It does require repairs, it does require maintenance, but the kind of maintenance that we do for our monuments, and even if same effort we put for our modern buildings, still we will not be able to hold our modern buildings, which include everything from plumbing to electric setup to the civil the construction. It will not hold for more than 50, 60 years. Old buildings, easily 500 years, 400 years. So what's the big difference? Is it the mortar? Is it how the building is being constructed? Well, lime is the base. Lime is the base for concrete also. Lime is the base for lime mortar used in ancient and medieval buildings also. So how does that lime differ? That's where chemistry comes into picture. How does the interlocking of stone works? What is ashlar masonry? What is rough masonry? How does a true arch or a corbelled arch created? That's where the physics come in. So it's all about science. But when we try to study as a subject of social science, just history is a subject. I want to grow and become a doctor. Okay, it's not that I'll be having a patient lying in front of me in the operation theater and I'm holding his liver and thinking, what would Tughlaq be doing at this time? Maybe if the forces of Lodhi come from this side of the lungs and forces of Babur come from this side, then Battle of Panipat will happen around heart. No, if I have to be a doctor, I may not require history while operating a patient. However, while being a doctor, I am still citizen of a country. And to be a better citizen, I need to be accepted socially and I need to accept society. I need to function as part of the society. I need to ensure that society smoothly functions with justice, honesty, and it's easy for everyone. So that is where these social sciences come into picture, and that is where, in particular, the subject of history comes into picture because it tells us what mistakes were done in past, what good things were done in past, what are the things that we still want to remember, and what are the things we hate today, which means it tells us what is not to be repeated. So if you study history, you can project what is going to come in future, and accordingly you can restructure your present and you can redesign your future. Because we often say history repeats itself, and that's true. You know, whatever happens, you'll see after a few hundred years, similar things are happening again. So you can control it. So the difference between history and heritage, history is the stories that you must read, that you must learn. Coming down to heritage, you need to understand the structures. If I'm talking about built heritage, how they were built, what kind of science went behind them. Then you come into the cultural heritage. Right now, when the introduction was happening, when we just started this program, the welcome note, first one was read in English and then in Hindi. Now, the language of Hindi that we today, there are so many words that come from Arabic, from Persian, from Portuguese, from Japanese. For example, very comfortably, we say, okay, take a rickshaw. Now, rickshaw is a Japanese word. For pineapple, we use the word ananas, which is Portuguese. We say, मैं कुर्सी पर बैठा हूँ. Kursi is Arabic. Ayat al-Kursi है कुरान में जो आयत है, which is the description of seat of God. या मैं इस इमारत में बैठा हूँ. We don't say मैं इस भवन में बैठा हूँ. So we use so many words from different languages, and that is how any languages these days. I mean, there is no pure language left. All the languages, all the cultures have evolved from one stage to another. Indus Valley people invented the concept of button, but the buttons that we use today are nowhere close to the kind of buttons they were using, where they had bones or small lint pieces tied to the base concept, or the functioning remained same, but the material, the techniques, a lot of things have changed. So that's the part, that's what evolution is all about. So when you study cultural heritage, you actually study evolution. When you study natural heritage, again, evolution is involved there also. That how come from wild boar we came to domestic pigs? How come carrot from blue color or purple color turned to red or orange? So, how chicken grew 18 times bigger after domestication. So all these things, heritage is not just a monument or a piece of paper written with some historic story on it. Heritage is much more to that. And I hope that through this program, students or whosoever is participating will try to reach to the depth of heritage that it really brings in. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being a part of this gathering and helping us to know more about our cultural and natural heritage. As we delve into this virtual journey of cultural exploration and appreciation, let us remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. Now, the choir of our school is going to present a welcome song for you, having the same thought incorporated into it. This song is a celebration of our diversity, our shared enthusiasm, and the bond that brings us all together. The river Ganga serves as a powerful metaphor for unity, symbolizing the convergence of diverse streams into one mighty river. Just as the river unites various tributaries, our school envisions and missions are fostering a harmonious learning environment. Without further ado, let us immerse ourselves in the magic of this welcome song and let it be the soundtrack of our shared journey. Thank you for this magical musical rendition. With great excitement and anticipation, we now request our Honorable Academic Director, Vimla Chandrasekhar Ma'am, to declare the virtual inter-school competition on our culture and heritage officially open.
Namaste, everyone. It is my privilege and pleasure to declare open Sampada 23-24, a celebration of Indian culture, an inter-school competition being held virtually by Ganges Valley School, Hyderabad. Wishing all the participants all the very best and thanking the VIPs.
Participants, you're the torch bearers of our heritage. Let your performances reflect the richness, grace, and beauty of our cultural legacy. Embrace the spirit of our ancestors as you present your artistic creations and performances. Without any delay, let the online inter-school competition begin. Hence, request you all to join your respective competition Gmeet links. We wish you all the very best and request you to join back by 1:30 p.m. as the cash prize of rupees 10,000 awaits its suitable winner. Have a good day. See you back at 1:30 p.m.
Thank you, guests. Thank you, Mr. Vikramjit, for joining us. Thank you, teachers, the SPOCs of different schools. As informed earlier, you will now need to exit from this Zoom link and join the GV links. But we look forward to meeting you all at 1:30 for the closing ceremony. Thank you, Vikramjit sir, for being with us. And we look forward to your visit to Ganges Valley very, very soon. Any school that, no, if there's any teacher, any school that has a problem to join in, please do contact the SPOC at Ganges Valley School, Miss Madhumala and Miss Chaitanya. We do not want anyone to be disappointed. Please log in, relax over there, and we'll start the competitions only after the concerned teachers have taken the attendance and ensured that every student over there is present on the link. In case someone joins a little later, do not worry, you are still a part of Sampada and your performance will still be appreciated and you will be given a chance to perform.
I request Dr. Shaheen Fatma and Mr. Sachin Agarwal to kindly join their respective wings that we can start the event at the wings. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I repeat, I humbly request Dr. Shaheen Fatma and Mr. Sachin Agarwal to join their respective wings so that we can start the event at the earliest.
And call them. I have their numbers.
मम्मा, मुझे कॉलेज के लिए लेट हो रहा है। मेरा टिफिन कहाँ है?
हाँ हाँ, ला रही हूँ।
ये लो। थैंक यू माँ। बाय, लव यू।
बाय बेटा, लव यू टू।
क्या हुआ बेटी? क्यों रो रही हो?
कुछ लड़कों ने मुझसे बदतमीजी की क्योंकि मैंने उनसे हंसकर बात की।
मैंने तो पहले ही कहा था, लड़कों से दोस्ती अच्छी नहीं, पर तुमने मेरी बात सुनी नहीं। अब रोने से क्या होगा?
क्या लड़कों से हंसकर बात करना गुनाह है? इसमें मेरी क्या गलती है? ऐसा क्यों?
तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है, जला के भस्म करो उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चुड़ैल उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कब कपाएगा अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी